Hi, I'm Ober Martin. I'm just a normal person. But we can make Ra Ginga, Spark by Ultraman Ginga and Dark Spark by Dark Lugiel. In the world of Ultraman, I am the human embodiment of both. Let's see what we do with the world. What are we going to do with this world? I forgot to say, we have a hobby of power trading. Ultraman and monsters. Ultraman, of course. They can't exist when monsters don't exist. Let the monster exist before 5 years. Now, see my power. Head out. Find any survivors. Prepare the ambulance and mobile medical unit. Scan the area for any clues about the hero who just appeared. Hurry up and be careful. Get him out of here now. Keep scanning for clues.
Did you see that Ultraman? He came from here, didn't he? That's gold, isn't it? Why did he suddenly disappear? I was scared, but also curious. Do superheroes really exist?
A superhero? Maybe it's some kind of experiment. What do you mean? Do you have money, Daisy?
I don't. My family is poor. The whole class knows that. I'm just a small class president with a scholarship. Why are you asking that?
So what do you think is the point of asking? How could a poor person like you ever reach that kind of power? What if I told you I sell Ultraman's power? Things like the Ginga and the Dark Spark. How would you buy them without 85 million? Could you even pay in that case? You'd better go higher, Daisy. This place isn't safe for someone like you. You're smart and you study well, but this world is no place for poor people to dream about power. You should just focus on studying and live peacefully. With the current situation, I definitely shouldn't release any more monsters. Today's test gave me enough data. I have to go to school tomorrow. Maybe I should release monsters, especially in densely populated areas. I'll do it soon. Let the chaos outside be someone else's problem. Goat Medical Team. Ugh, my head hurts. What was that transformation just now? You're awake. I'm Colonel Min, commander of today's operation. I need you to report everything you know right away. About the hero who just appeared. How did you transform? Who gave you that power? Tell me everything in detail. Don't leave anything out. I was helping evacuate civilians near a toy shop that sells something like that. Spider-Man the monster Gomorrah was rampaging. I ran into the shop to warn everyone to get out. There was a young man there, around 18 years old. He was strangely calm. He asked me, "Big brother, do you want the power to fight that monster?" I thought he was crazy, but he didn't run before he got killed. He took out some kind of device. It looked like a glowing rod, probably a Ginga and a small unknown Ultraman. He grabbed my hand, and then I turned into a beam of light. Power was overwhelming. I could feel the energy surging, but I was too weak. I didn't know how to use any techniques. Gomorrah beat me up badly. It felt like I was being punched by a truck. I kept getting thrown around. I could feel my time limit approaching. Since Gomorrah only had about 3 minutes after transforming and hold it back, but in the end, I still lost. I turned back into a human and take a quick note. This information is critical. This is important information. Do you know the name of that young man? Or the exact name of the shop? Describe the area and his actions in detail. I don't know his name, and I don't know the name of the shop. It's just a small toy shop that sells Ultraman. It's located right in the battle zone. Investigate the main area. Find any toy shop selling Spider-Man or 18-year-old young men who own or run a shop in that battle zone. Colonel, we've identified the location. There's a small shop in the battle zone called Spider-Man. The owner is an 18-year-old young man. He's currently a first-year IT student at a university in City H. The shop recently opened. It mainly sells Spark doll models inspired by Ultraman. The prices are extremely high. It doesn't have many customers. Albert Martin Vietnamese dongs. No criminal record. Continue monitoring profile. However, there are some irregularities. He's usually alone. And recently, several monster incidents have occurred near his shop. Obert Martin, 18 years old, IT student, owner of a toy shop. Currently, it's clearly humanity not just has no way to replicate genuine Ginga from the beginning with real energy. More and more monsters have been appearing. Aircraft are being shot down one after another. We've been able to fight back, is enormous, but we can't completely eliminate them. And then suddenly, a young man appears, selling toys at exorbitant prices. And one of our own was given power even if it's a weak version. He clearly said he was testing it. My conclusion is this: Obert Martin may have received a system. or some kind of supernatural similar entity. To modern fairy tales, where a person is granted the ability to this system allows him to replicate and control Ultraman's power. There seems to be a desire to test that Ginga connected to humanity's power that is creating monsters. Should we arrest Obert Martin right away? He could be a threat, arresting him could cause the system to react. It might kill him, or erase all the data. We don't know how the system works. If it has a self-destruct mechanism, we'll lose this opportunity forever. Furthermore, there might be other people out there with similar systems. We might drive them into hiding or turn them into enemies. Bigger. Humanity is currently at a disadvantage. Conventional weapons and missiles, but if we can gain access to Albert Martin's power or cooperate, we could equip the public members with stronger and ultimately protect humanity without relying entirely on conventional. We will monitor Obert Martin very discreetly if necessary. Because he might be the chosen one of the system, we will find a way to buy his power legally and use it to fight against the darkness. Do not arrest him. Only observe, gather data, and prepare a special surveillance team. Monitor the shop starting now. I have a feeling this young man might be the key to humanity's future. I hope you are the key to humanity's future and not the beginning of an even greater disaster.